Have you ever spent hours studying, only to realize that by the next morning, most of it has vanished from your brain? It's frustrating, right? You put in the effort, you sit down, highlight, reread, and repeat, but when the exam comes, your mind goes blank. But here's the truth your teachers never told you. It's not your fault. It's biology. You see, your brain isn't designed to store everything. It's designed to filter. And what it filters out depends on how you use it. Now imagine this. In Japan, students memorize over 2,000 kanji characters, each one complex, detailed, and unique. And they remember them for life. They don't just study harder, they study smarter. So how do they do it? What did Japanese students know that the rest of the world doesn't? Let's break it down, because what you're about to learn could change the way you study forever. Most students focus on input, reading, watching, highlighting, copying notes. It feels productive, but your brain treats it like background noise. It's passive, and passive learning fades away fast. The real secret? Active recall. It's the samurai sword of memory. Imagine your brain as a muscle. Every time you force yourself to remember something without looking at your notes, you're doing a mental workout. Every recall attempt strengthens the neural connections that store that information. Here's the trick. Close your book, grab a blank sheet of paper, and write down everything you remember. You'll feel uncomfortable, you'll struggle, but that struggle is the training. That's how Japanese students sharpen their memory. While Western students cram before an exam, Japanese students train like samurai. Discipline, repetition, and reflection. Their goal isn't short-term memory, it's mastery. So every time you feel frustrated when trying to recall, remember, your brain is literally growing stronger.
Now let's talk about something called the Kumon Method, a world-famous Japanese learning system built on one powerful idea: progress through simplicity. Instead of overwhelming yourself with a mountain of information, you break it down into small, bite-sized lessons. Each day, you do a little. Each day, you get better. Over time, those small steps turn into unstoppable progress. Think of it like climbing a staircase. You don't leap to the top in one jump. You take one step, then another, until one day you're there. James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, says, "Tiny improvements, just 1% every day, compound into massive results." That's exactly what the Kumon Method is. Learning built on consistency instead of intensity. So if you want to study like the Japanese, stop sprinting and start walking steadily. Study for 20 minutes daily, not 5 hours once a week. Review one topic a day, not 10 at once. Over time, your brain starts recognizing patterns, and memory transforms from temporary storage to permanent knowledge.
Imagine you're growing a plant. You don't drown it in water once a week, you water it a little every day. That's how spaced repetition works. It's about revisiting information just before you forget it. The first review after 24 hours, the next after 3 days, then a week, then a month. Each review strengthens the memory and makes it last longer. That's why Japanese students never cram. They cultivate their knowledge like gardeners tending a bonsai tree. There's a scientific reason behind this. Your brain naturally forgets unless reminded at just the right time. Each reminder reactivates the memory pathway, making it more durable and efficient. It's like forging steel. Each hit makes it stronger. So instead of rereading your notes endlessly, Use spaced repetition to train your memory to work for you, not against you.
In Japan, there's a philosophy that shapes everything from business to education. It's called Kaizen, meaning change for the better. The principle is simple: improve just 1% every day. That might sound small, but in 100 days, that's 100% better. In a year, it's life-changing. Kaizen turns learning into a lifestyle. Instead of chasing perfection, you focus on progress. So instead of studying for 5 hours and burning out, try the 6-minute rule. 2 minutes of active recall, 2 minutes of spaced repetition, 2 minutes of focused reflection. That's it. In a month, your learning ability could improve by 30% or more without any extra time or effort, just through smarter consistency.
Now let's go deeper. Because technique alone isn't enough. Mastery requires state of mind. In Japan, students practice something called su, a state of total focus, where the mind becomes one with the task. It's not just studying, it's meditation in motion. To enter this state, they use rituals. They might light a candle, use the same desk, wear the same uniform, or even bow before studying. These signals tell the brain it's time to focus. You can do this too. Create your own ritual. Turn off notifications. Use the same pen. Sit in the same spot. Breathe deeply before you begin. Once your brain recognizes the pattern, it automatically shifts into a high focus mode. And when you study in this state, time disappears. You absorb knowledge effortlessly. That's the art of su, not working harder, but working with your mind.
Think about the last time you truly mastered something: a language, a sport, or even a video game. You didn't just watch tutorials or read about it. You practiced. You failed. You adjusted. You improved. That's how memory works. That's how mastery is born. So the next time you feel frustrated while studying, when you can't recall something or when it feels slow, remember this: you're not failing, you're forging. You're literally building stronger neural pathways that last a lifetime. So here's the truth. You can go back to highlighting notes, rereading chapters, and forgetting 70% by tomorrow. Or you can study like the Japanese. You can train your mind like a samurai, build habits like Kumon students, grow memories like a gardener, improve like Kaizen masters, and focus like a monk in stupor. Because learning isn't supposed to be a struggle. It's supposed to be smart, efficient, and beautiful. So the question isn't, can you do it? The question is, will you? Start today. Try just one of these methods, and in a week, you'll feel the difference. In a month, you'll see the results. In a year, you'll be unrecognizable. Because true intelligence isn't about memorizing faster. It's about remembering smarter. So, study less, remember more, and change your life one tiny Japanese step at a time. That's the easy way, actually.